Hey guys, Bud here with Dependable Lawn Care. As you could tell in the video, I was cutting this really short, quite a bit shorter than I like to cut it. It's only 2.5 inches, which is, the shortest you ever want to go on tall fescue. But the reason that I did that is because you can't tell from the way the weather looks today. It's sunny and warm and nice out, but you see how much daytime shade I have on my lawn. There's a couple areas like over in there that has sun most of the day, but this area right in here stays shady until late afternoon, and then we get some sun. And what's been happening is we've been getting so much rain, and so often. It's been like almost every day, every other day, and we'll just get a torrential downpour, and then we get no sunlight for a day or two, just clouds. And I've got areas in my lawn, a combination of no sunlight, too much rain, and they're literally just it's just matting the grass down and killing it, because it can't recover. It hasn't had time to recover. It needs the sunlight to dry it out a little bit, and so it's just getting matted down, and especially the new growth that just isn't very strong, isn't very mature yet. It's just really wreaking havoc on it. This whole area right here, you can tell it's just kind of bald, and this was kind of the problem area early on in the season anyways, where I was fighting with previous dog urine and things like that, and really working on this area to get rid of the bald spots, and it's still better than it was, but you can tell. This grass is just yellow, and water is great, but too much water is still too much water. And so I cut it short, hoping that the next couple of days it can air out a little bit, just air dry a little bit, even if it still doesn't get quite as much sunlight as I'd like. So I cut it short, and I'm hoping that that's not a huge mistake, but I just don't know what else to do. I have to do something before it kills more grass than it already has. So that's what I did, and we'll see what it does over the next few days to a week. I really don't think I'm gonna kill any grass, because the last time I cut it at 3 inches, which is a little bit shorter than what I was cutting it before. I started out at 4 inches, and then every time I've cut, I've dropped it half an inch. So 4, 3.5, 3, and now 2.5. Now I'm not going any shorter than that. 2.5 is the absolute lowest that I'm going to go with it, and hopefully that will give it the chance that it needs to dry out and get some sunlight. And then I'm probably going to have to do something about some of the shade. Early on in the season, I had plenty of sunlight because the trees really weren't filling out very well, and then all of a sudden they just filled out like crazy, and now I've got shade all day long almost. So, but it's supposed to be sunny and warm the next couple days, and no rain in the forecast for a little while, so we'll see if some of this can slowly come back. Thanks for watching, guys.